Hello and welcome to another stream. We've got another first look today. This is Aircraft Carrier Survival. It's currently free to play on Steam. We just had a look at Evil Genius 2. Wasn't very impressed, so we've come to try again with another game that was released today. So let's get back to the thing. I just turned the volumes down a bit, but everything else is as it comes. It's the music volume I turned down. I do get a bit annoyed with continual music. So we don't have a game to continue, so we'll go straight in and start a new game. Okay, we'll jump onto a campaign and we'll start with normal. Do you want to skip the tutorial? Probably not a good idea, so we will go with the tutorial. This, however, looks like a Windows 95 pop-up. Just worth noting.
Welcome, Admiral. Please take a moment to customize your look. This is how you will be represented in the campaign. You will not be able to edit the look later, so do make sure every detail is to your liking.
Okay, character setup then. Traits. Flying Ace, Seamaster. So either Air or Navy. Let's go with Air. We want to keep those planes in the air. Voice.
Hard work is what keeps the ship moving.
Hard work is what keeps the ship moving.
And we'll go number 2. What kind of face do we want? Face 1, face 2, face 3, face 4. Face 3, I think. Hair. I wonder if they've got my haircut in there. Well, that could be mine underneath that hat. What was that, 11? Let's keep going. It's different colour hats. There we go, full dress uniform in white. What do we think? I'm assuming I can change everything else. Accessories. Just a load of glasses. An eye patch, eh? An eye patch. We'll have an eye patch, yeah, that's going to help with the flying. Accessory 2. A good old-fashioned pipe. I like it, I like it. Now we need to find my white shirt. There we go. I look like a server at a restaurant. Oh, look at those shorts and socks, eh? Look at that. Nice. As if anyone could take the Admiral seriously dressed like that. I mean, come on. What is that? What do you think? I'll go with that? I'm going with that. Semi-formal. Top half formal, bottom half I wouldn't even say vacationing, because I certainly wouldn't dress like that for vacation, but close enough. So we can edit our name. What's our name? What's our name going to be? Admiral C. Worthy. Yeah, there we go. Seaworthy. Let's change this little profile. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? Okay, let's get into the game.
Sir, welcome to Pearl Harbor. The strike group will return here after every successful mission, in order to prepare for the next one. Upgrades for the strike group can be purchased here. Every upgrade will cost upgrade points.
Okay.
Have a look through the different tabs, sir. Each one will allow you to manage a specific aspect of your strike group.
Dock.
The crew is the heart and soul of the aircraft carrier. In the full version of the game, You will be able to upgrade both your crew members and officers on this screen.
I should note that this is the prologue. It's free to play at the moment, so it's not quite the full game. Obviously, I guess they will charge for the game ultimately, I believe.
The amount of crew slots on the ship can be upgraded here, sir. Doing so will increase the number of crew members on the carrier.
Okay.
In the full version of the game, you will also be
also be able to upgrade.
on this screen. You can purchase upgrades for various aspects of the carrier, sir.
We upgrade the radar, the AA stations, and the hangar capacity.
If you wish, sir, you can give your aircraft carrier a name by which it will be remembered.
Let's do that.
In the demo, these are
I want to name it. What are we calling it? USS. Puddle Crawl. There we go. Nice. What do we want? A Lexington, a Yorktown, or an Essex? I've got to say Lexington does appear to be the best looking one. Let's stick with the Lexington. Let's not do that yet. I just wanted to see. We've got upgrade points.
There is strength in numbers, so even a powerful ship such as your aircraft carrier does not travel alone, sir. Here you can set up your naval escort.
Okay, what do
Similarly
we
to
sell?
ship upgrades, your escort has an effect on the strike group statistics, shown up here.
Okay.
You can upgrade your escort size here. It will let you add more vessels to your strike group, sir.
So we've got a supply ship, a cargo ship, and a
This
carrier.
is a list of all the ships currently in your escort. Click on them to replace them with different ones. Each ship provides a different bonus, so do use your expertise, sir.
So what does a cargo ship give us? Cargo ship gives +2 extra squadrons. The destroyer. +2 defense for 3 hours. Cruiser. Use the change the next attack against the carrier within the next 3 hours. Target the strike group instead. 24 hours cooldown. Instant new repairs. 2 broken squadrons. Escort carrier. Let's go for a cruiser. And I like the idea of extra supplies, so let's stick with that. Right, so we've got 2 upgrade points. So can we upgrade this? We can. Extra supplies 50%. That sounds good to me. So on the carrier, so you get 10. We upgrade. We're going to get 1 more. That's a 10% increase. What do we get on this? Add more crew unit slots in the AA section, allowing for better defense. Upgrade radar range. What do we want? An extra 50 meters. No.
This is where your true power lies, sir.
Aircraft.
Here you
Be
can
quiet.
increase the amount of squadron slots available on your flight deck. This means that you will have more squad. You can also upgrade each of your aircraft
Okay.
models, improving their efficiency in battle.
Fighter planes, dive bombers, torpedo bombers. What do we reckon? It's hard to decide without actually having played. Let's run the game. We can always upgrade later. Let's see what we got. Right, what's the mission? Coming soon. So I'm guessing that's the mission. The Japanese Imperial Navy has begun an operation to cut off our allies. Port Moresby and the islands near Tulagi are key strategic points on the Coral Sea. Without them, providing support to Australia and New Zealand will be nearly impossible. We must interrupt the Japanese plan at all costs. Our intelligence intercepted a message with the exact date and location of the invasion, but have yet to confirm their path. Your task is to destroy the invasion fleet headed for Port Moresby. If we complete it, we get a +1 upgrade. So let's do it. Let's jump in and run the first battle. Or first task.
We have reached the Coral Sea, Admiral. The last scouting report confirmed. The enemy invasion fleet progressing as expected. They will approach from here, or straight through this location. We can count on continuous support from land-based Australian scouts. Our recon has identified 2 harmless fleets in the area. No aircraft carriers were spotted. As a reminder, our main objective is to defend Port Moresby. Based on the CIC analysis, the optimal position to launch an airstrike against the invasion fleet is from Zone G7.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, there's our ship. Well, mouse is a bit quick. I wonder if we can just change that. Camera control. No, we want speed. Speed. Doesn't seem to be there. Okay, let's. It is what it is. We'll deal with it. Just wondering how I can see a bit better. There we go. Whenever you want to find out how to operate certain functions, just press the help button. Different tutorial will be displayed depending on what you're doing. Invasion time is 47 hours and 42 minutes away. Well, it's all great, but what am I doing? That's the question. Let's click
Welcome,
help.
Admiral. Good to see you in command. This is your aircraft carrier in all its glory. It is your duty to keep this ship running and ensure the safety of its crew. Different parts of the carrier are responsible for different functions. Here are the main ones you have access to. This is the flight deck. You will prepare plans for your planned missions here. This is the island, the brain of the operation. It's where you and your officers work. Below the deck, damage control crews will put out fires and pump out water whenever your carrier suffers damage. You can access a lot of crucial management tools using the buttons up here, such as maps and the crew management panel. Whenever you feel lost, click the help button to learn more about whatever.
Okay, let's look at the map. So where are we now? This is our fleet, and we're heading there. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything I can do. I can't plot a course, I don't think. What we got over here? Malfunction repair, deflooding, personnel. What do we got? Admiral Seaworthy, that's myself. Air Officer Rex, Navy Officer.
Ready, sir?
Sir.
Better get to it.
Yeah, okay. Navy points and air points. Up the top we've got little exclamations. Event. Your strike group is idling in place. Click to set a waypoint. Okay. That's the objectives here. Yeah, well, let's click to event. We have been detected by the enemy. Okay, great. Our fleet. I want to. How do we move? How do we move? Oh, let's get out of that. Okay, we're idle in place. How do we move? Carrier speed. Let's go. Dead slow. Full speed unavailable, insufficient crew. Okay, so now we're moving. I would hope. Crew management. What do we got? Deck and damage control. What's this? No one assigned. Assign units. Looks like I don't have the any units to do that. So you're a medical unit. Okay. Well, you need to be in the medical department, really. Deck and damage control. Okay. There's our ships. There's the squadrons. Recovery. Deck launching. Navigate here. Boat efficiency. Yada yada. Ready, ready, ready. Okay. How do we get out of that? Current state launching. Fighter planes, I think. We first, wouldn't they?
Issue a fighter squadron on the deck.
No. We don't want fighter planes. Oh well. Then we'll have dive bombers, then torpedo bombers. Get them on the deck. That's it. That's all I've got, isn't it? Fighter planes. Your strike group is idling in place. Really? Pretty sure I said I'm on half speed.
Issue a dive bomber squadron on the deck.
Now what I can't see is how to get back to the normal controls. Let's take a look at the map again, see if we've actually moved. We have not moved. So I do not even know how to get moving. Click to set normal time, fast forward, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. We got the anchor down.
Issue a torpedo bomber squadron on the deck.
Okay, so we're idling. Yeah, great. I can't even turn the camera anymore. I need... Okay. Not a lot I can do there. Okay, so let's go to here. Let's hit the help key.
The deck is where you will control plane deployment and recovery.
Let's go back to getting started.
Good to see your officers work. Below the deck, damage control crews will put out fires and pump out water whenever your carrier suffers damage. You can access a lot of crucial management tools using the buttons up here, such as maps and the crew management panel. Whenever you feel lost, click the help button to learn more about whatever it is you're currently viewing, and we'll explain it to you. Godspeed, Admiral.
Send missions. Let's try that one.
Click here to expand the mission panel. There are several different kinds of aircraft missions in the game. You can plan, prepare, deploy, and retrieve them using buttons available on this panel. In order to add missions to the mission panel, or to change kinds of available missions, go to the island view and use switches in the flag plotting room, pilot debriefing room, or CIC. Different missions require different preparation. In order to send counter scouts, counter submarines, scouting patrol, or combat air patrol missions, only basic requirements must be met. The deck must be in launching state. It must be daytime. The weather must be optimal. All squadrons required for the mission must be present on the deck, and the deck must be operational, meaning there are no wrecks on the deck. If all of these requirements are met, just press the launch button. Missions such
Okay,
as...
let's have a look at that then. So here we go. So scouting. We don't have the planes on the deck. We don't have the planes on the deck.
Issue a fighter squadron on the deck.
Identify targets. Recon. Prepare recon of this area. Oh, it has to be within this bubble. So this is where we're heading, and then back to there. Okay. Confirm.
There is a fire below deck. Sir, damage control is needed.
How on earth did we get a fire below
Issue
deck?
a fighter squadron on the deck.
We want in Not that view. Not that view. I'm sure it was... there we go. What we got? Where's the fire? It's there. Okay, how do we get someone to put it out? That's not what we want. Island, that's what we want, isn't it? Island, there we go.
There is a fire below deck. Sir, damage control is needed.
How do we get damage control? Malfunction repair. Malfunction repair.
Ready. Yes, sir.
There we go. Where the hell's he going? Are you telling me he's got a... Okay, let's start in this room, shall we?
Awaiting orders.
Oh.
Aye, aye.
There we go. He's doing it, isn't he? They're not doing a very good job of putting the fire out. That's nice, the fire's spreading. Firefighting. Quick, right now, get to that
On
one.
our way.
Put that
On
fire
your
out.
command.
Firefighting, nice. I love the way a fire broke out. We haven't even been involved in the battle.
Aye, aye.
This one, go. What happened there? Oh my god. They're not doing a very good job of firefighting. Seems to get worse. Come on. Nearly done. Nearly done. Done. Right, now get that one before it spreads again. Right, okay. They're taking care of business. Let's get back to our deck. I want to launch a mission. It's prepared, was it not? Go. And then come back. Okay, confirm. Launch. Launch. Launch.
Start engine.
Launch. Launch. Launch everything. Alright, so I don't actually want to do this. That's an airstrike. Ongoing. So we should be able to see that on deck now. If we go to idle, there they go. They're off. They're off. And that was a scouting mission. Carrier cap, recon. Not enough planes on deck. Not enough planes on deck. I can't do recon. Not that I fully understand the difference between recon and scouting. What's this? Destroyer. Your strike group is idling in place. Why can't you tell me what my strike group is doing?
This is the tactical map. Here, you can review updates and information about enemies, planned missions, the weather, and much more. You can also set the course for your strike group. To do so, click on your fleet and then on the map to set a waypoint. You can drag and drop placed waypoints to alter the course. Sailing in bad weather will make it harder for enemies to detect your fleet. While under a storm cloud, your fleet...
Okay, so we just drag and drop. We click on that. Oh, right, okay. So then we're going to come around here. Then we're going to come up to... See, do we want to... I'm tempted to just take them out first. Let's undo that. Let's come across this way. And then double back up there. In the meantime, they'll be back in 3 hours. And that's a defensive fleet. I think we can send a... Maybe we can send an attack out over there. Or do we just want to intercept that fleet? Let's intercept that fleet, shall we? I reckon we're going to intercept them about there. Let's do that. Okay. Are we now moving? Now we set a waypoint. Are we moving? I have no idea. Let's go back to the help. Let it finish what he was saying.
This is the tactical map. Here, you can review updates late. While under a storm cloud, your fleet is undetectable for 2 hours. Unidentified objects, represented as question marks on the tactical map, can be uncovered by sending a recon mission, or simply by approaching them with a strike group. Once uncovered, they may become enemy fleets or bases. Hover over the question mark to see how old the report is. Each question mark in the sea will have an arrow attached. The arrow represents its reported direction. Time and direction are important factors when trying to hit the unidentified object with the recon mission. The tactical map is excellent for tracking the position of your allies. If there are any allied strike groups on the map, their position will update in real time, and you can hover over their icon in order to review the state of their fleet.
Okay, makes sense, makes sense.
Your defense is crucial when warding off enemy attacks. You can see how many defense points your carrier has at the moment over here. An incoming enemy will target either the carrier or your escort. When you hover over an enemy squadron's icon, you will see a line pointing either to your carrier, represented by the smaller icon in the center of the radar, or the escort, which is the longer icon below it. The defense of your escort is separate from the carrier's defense and can be seen over here. There are many ways to increase your defenses. Moving crew units to the anti-airgun department in the crew management menu. Sending an officer to the pilot debriefing room on the island and using the switch to get an additional point. Using the defense position order. Sending a combat air patrol mission over your fleet using some escort ship skills, and choosing the right escort ships to accompany the carrier when in Pearl Harbor. You can see the incoming enemy's attack power on this icon. In order to successfully ward off an attack, your carrier's or escort's defense must be higher or equal to the attack power. If your defense is lower than the attack, you will receive damage and risk fires, floods, and escort ships being sunk.
Okay, that makes sense. So I guess it is. We don't do that then. We don't do that. We head into here. What are you doing? We head into here, then to here. Okay, let's do it. Are you moving now? Our fleet is heading that way, it says. Nice. And it appears we're moving on the water. We are moving. Okay. What is this? Not enough planes on deck. Okay. These have got 3 hours and 6 minutes. Okay, so 1 minute's approximately 2 seconds. Let's check that. Yeah, maybe about 3 seconds then. So it's actually quite a long time for a mission. Airstrike. Mission is not activated on the island. Okay, can we do that? Can we prepare that mission? I want to see these guys. Well, identify targets. So if we go back to look at the map, we can see if any of our we've got questions. Unknown object, unknown object. So that it could be heading that way. How do we recall our planes? Time to return, 2 hours 35. So they're on their way back. We've got the recon. We haven't got the planes on deck, they're out doing the scouting. Submarine hunt, that's what we'd like to do. That's what we'd like to do, but what is that we need? We need 2 dive bombers. Let's see if we can get 2 dive bombers out on deck. Dive bomber.
Issue a dive bomber squadron on the deck.
Dive bomber. Let's get them on deck. And everything looks good down here. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to move this. We're going to move our
Awaiting orders.
our engineer somewhere a bit more central,
Yes, sir.
so it doesn't take him 2 hours to get around the boat when we get an issue. Let's take a look.
Issue a dive bomber squadron on the deck.
Okay, so over on the map, yep, we're definitely moving now. I think we're going to intercept destroyer, torpedo boat, light cruiser. I think we've got our whole squadron, our whole escort ships with us as well. Yep. Okay, so our first battle should be coming up relatively soon then. Hello in chat. Feel free to say hello. Yeah, I've got 3 unread notifications. Skipped frames over the last 2 minutes. How peculiar. Is someone downloading? Quite possibly. Never mind. Oh, there we go. Something's there. How do we get that? That's enemy submarine. We need submarine hunt launch.
Start engines.
And we need to let's.
Sir, a member of your staff requires urgent medical aid. Have a DC team transport him to the infirmary.
Have a DC team. I don't know where to find a DC team. Let's go to the deck. Where? Crew unit needs focus. So there. Where is our medic? That's the workshop. Who is our medic? Staff. Medic, you. How do we get him? Crew unit needs help if not rescued. Can you rescue him? Can you bring him to medical? It's going to take 52 minutes to get to medical. No one on the gun. You can get on the gun. But we still need to get on the deck. What do we need? What do we need on the deck? We need... Come on, get to deck navigation. We need some torpedo bombers. Get me some torpedo bombers. Come on.
Sir, a member of your staff requires urgent medical aid. Have a DC team transport him to the infirmary.
Check operation allows assigning crew to their departments. Ow. Ow! I said this game doesn't explain very much. It's got a few tutorials. If we get help now...
Your aircraft carrier will need constant repairs. Make sure your damage control teams are ready at all times. You can obtain DC teams in a few ways. Open the crew management panel and assign your crew to the deck and damage control department.
So if they're assigned to the deck, they're in
Open
damage
island
control.
view. Select an officer and assign him to the navigation room.
Okay, if we get an
Then,
officer...
set the switch to add 1 times DC. Open the list of orders. The DC reinforcements order requires 2 Navy points. Assign 2 Navy...
Okay.
Ready. On our way.
We got planes in the air. I have no idea what I'm doing. How do we launch the counter hostile scouts? Not enough planes. Not enough planes. Where are all my planes? They're all out reconning. They're going to be back in 39 minutes. Submarine hunter will be back shortly. Airstrike. Can't do it. Identify targets. Can't do. Recon.
Sir, a member
No
of your
good.
staff requires urgent medical aid. Have a DC team transport him to the infirmary.
He's there now. What are you talking about? Okay, that's that taken care of. Let's see if we can't deal with this submarine. Just disappeared. Enemy scouts detected. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. I didn't even get to see it. I didn't even get to see it. I wanted to watch. That's it. I just clicked the button. It goes off and it says destroyed. Okay. What's this? They've turned around now. They've turned around. Counter hostile scouts. 4 hours 43 minutes. So I've got me scout planes in the air, I believe. But there's not much I can do for another 4 hours. This scout returns shortly. Deck not in the recovery state. How do we set the deck to recovery state? How do we get these off the deck? We've got a lot of torpedo bombers. How do we get them off? What does this do? Where's recovery state? That's a good question. Our scouts finished patrolling the area around the strike group. Confirm, let's see what they found. Absolutely nothing. Everything's still unknown. That would need to be a recon. Not enough planes on deck, not enough planes on deck. Because I'm full of... Identify targets. Prepare. Those ones. Prepare. That's it. Confirm. Launch.
Launch aircraft.
That's what we can do over there. We need to get... I already clicked launch. Carrier's cap. Launch. They're ready. Launch that as well. Ongoing. Airstrike. We can't do anything on an airstrike. Not enough decks on plane. We need the recon planes. We've got enemy scout coming in. Tactical map information updated. Tactical map updated. What do we got then? There's nothing updated. They're telling porkies. Get out of that. What are those planes doing? How do we intercept? Launch. Launch. Or not. Order queue is full. Oh, these are still going. Well, it said they're supposed to be moving. Why aren't they moving? Oh, all the men are scrambling around like they're going to planes. I see them. Everything's goes so slow. They're doing their pre-flight checks and everything by the look of it. Yep. When you click the launch button, you expect your planes just to start shooting off if they're at the ready stage. But it seems to take a long time for that to happen. Oh, we've got a strength 8 plane coming in. We're going to get crushed. Crushed, I tell you. Strength 8. And it's heading for our... It's heading for our support. Who's it going to go for? Probably them. Or them. Those two over there. Enemy spotted. Your squadron's identified targets as an enemy fleet. Okay, go and destroy them. Should we just set an intercept course for the enemy fleet? Let's just do that. Oh, they've turned and run. We don't want to be there anyway. We want to be here. Let's get rid of that. And head to... Yeah, okay. And then... Okay. We want to head to there. That's our point to intercept everything coming around here. So we've got 2 hours till our scouting planes are back. Identify target. They are on those guys. They'll be back shortly. I'm going to say this is another game I'm a little bit disappointed in. I would like to have seen a bit more of the action and just a little bit. Nothing's really intuitive. There's lots of buttons, dragging things around, moving stuff. Not the best. Not the best game. That said, I like the concept. I mean, all this animation here we're looking at, this really I don't see the point in any of it at all. I think it's just to take it away from being a purely map based game, because realistically this function doesn't actually do anything. You obviously got your different views here, so you can look at your deck. This does not much other than say drag your men around. You move officers between rooms, and you can choose what you want to do there. Repairing bombers, trophies. You know, I can grab a double one and
full focus now.
this
On
one.
the double. Time to
one,
work.
no.
Full focus now.
When you bring them to different rooms, you can do different things. Not much in
On the
here.
double. Time to work. On the double.
Yeah, so a lot of things feel a
the
bit
double.
pointless to me. What am I doing with this? It does feel like they've overcomplicated a bit. I mean, to be honest, you know, he's the admiral. He should be able to do everything from the bridge. He shouldn't need to be walking around saying, "Oh, add one to the defence." You know, add one to defence. So that should up our defence by 1. We've got power 8 planes coming in, but they're not coming into us. They're coming into our fleet. So we'd need to tell them. I mean, this is the main thing. It's sort of telling you what's there. Trying to control these will take a bit of work, figuring out a bit of work, making sure you've got the right things prepared, making sure you've got the right space on the deck. Now, I prepared a few things to go. I've got the wrong things, and now I have no idea how to get these out of the way. You know, I've got all torpedo guys here. I was trying to get to the submarine, but I sent out a plane and it destroyed the submarine. I don't know what the torpedo bombers are even needed for. I don't know how to clear this, get them below deck. I want my fighter planes up on deck.
Squadron on the deck.
We can get fighter squadrons up now. There's some back, but you know, if I need to send out these guys now, I'm a bit stuck because these are all everything's in the way. There's literally nothing to tell me how to get them out. I watched the help videos, but it didn't help too much. I'm sure it'll be a very good game, and it's quite challenging once you get to grips with the controls.
Issue a fighter squadron on the deck.
But as a demo, I don't plan on sitting here for the next 3 hours trying to figure it out. So I'm going to end the stream here. You've had a good look to see what it's all about. If it's your cup of tea, great. Say it's free at the moment as a demo on Steam. Yeah, go ahead, give it a try. I do quite like it. I like the concept, but as a first look, I'm not going to put that much effort into trying to figure all this out for a game that is only a demo at the moment. And on that note, I'll see you in the next one.